Cool.
Okay.
Action.
So, this will be another episode of Grandpa's Hidden Candy, as we established from last time. Working title. As always, or as for the second time, to our right, we have Mr. John Riggs.
Thank you. Hello.
In front of us, we have Mr. Martin.
Hello.
And to our left, we have somebody that we used to use his name, but now he's going to be recalled to as Dirt.
Dirty.
Dirty. Real quick, a couple things we're going to hit up on today. We're always going to try to stay kind of VR centered. I'm sure that we will stray from that, but yeah, starting off.
Centered.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Focused.
I have a feeling we will go way off from
Focused. So a few
Stay
things.
on target. Focused.
A few things we want to hit up on. It would be some games that are coming out. Sony has a hardware revision or hardware patent coming out, and I wanted to see if Riggs wanted to tell us a little bit about the beta codes he recently got. And Ben's not here, but we can talk about what Ben just recently got. He did a small review, and yeah. So there's a few games coming out. Kurt, I'll let you say what games coming out what's on the horizon.
Martin, do you know anything about a game called Moss?
No. What is that?
Moss
Tell me.
is an insanely cute platformer that is coming out. Actually, was just announced that the release date is going to be next Tuesday, February 27th.
Yep.
It's from the demo, as Martin will hold disdain for me. From the demo, it was amazing. You play as a little mouse, very Zelda-ish almost.
Yeah, like an isotropic view or whatever they call it, or
Yeah, almost like you're looking into a diorama.
right.
It looks like a great game. I'm super stoked to play it. Comes out next week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Not physically, as far as I know.
I was gonna ask that if it was physical. Okay.
No,
Yeah,
they do have a whole bunch of stuff you can buy, like pins and stickers and stuff like that. But they have some cool little things that you can. What else? Wipeout. Wipeout just announced that they added VR support to the game.
Oh yeah. Which
Sweet.
that'll be cool. Yeah, I've got your notes here.
Is that a
all good.
downloadable pad? Shirt?
I believe it is. I don't think there's a physical at the moment. They didn't announce.
No.
I believe it's a free update.
Right.
Right.
It is. Yeah, it is.
That's really. And I'll let you talk about the next one.
Yeah. So
I don't know
I'm
much about it.
not sure on the date on it. But Rick and Morty
April
is going to be
10th.
April 10th. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Rick and Morty is going to be coming out. There is a physical version. It'll be a standard like PS4 case version, but there's also a collector's edition that's coming out. Looks kind of cool. I thought it was going to be a bobblehead. I was super excited when I thought it was a bobblehead. Then I found out it's a pop vinyl, so it's like
People love those pop vinyls, though.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
But I want to say it's reasonably priced. I believe it's $49.99 if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
so
I think
not
it's $20 more than the copy, I believe.
right.
And I think you also
Right.
get a double-sided poster.
Yep. So I'm sure I'll be buying the special edition of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we touched on this last time, but Super Hot and Arizona Sunshine both got physical.
Yeah. And when is that coming out, or when are they coming out physically?
I don't. I'm blanking on the date. And
I want to say
not
it's
on my notes.
I want to
Not on
say
my
it's
notes
March.
over here.
I was gonna say I thought it was like early March, but at least for Super Hot, I don't know about the other one.
Right. And yeah,
But not
supposedly
here.
no, UK only for now
Yeah, UK
apparently.
only, yeah.
Okay.
Now is that Perpetual doing that again too? Probably, maybe.
I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure.
I'm sure it is. It seems like everything. But supposedly they are bringing the stuff to the States. They want to, at least. So we've already seen some of their...
They were bringing Fruit Ninja here, right?
Yeah, Fruit Ninja. Supposedly Ultimate VR, whatever, the Ultimate VR game compilation.
The five game pack or whatever.
Mm-hmm. I did get
bottle making a lot of noise here.
I did get a notice today. So I ordered from PlayAsia. I ordered that. Was it the American Dream? Is that right?
Oh, right.
Yeah. So it got pushed back. Apparently, it was going to be February 27th. Now it's looking like I want to say March 15th. So
what is this? I don't know if I've heard of this.
So it's kind of making fun of Americans, and you do everything with guns. So like you flip hamburgers with guns,
I did hear about this.
So
Yeah.
even though it's clearly
getting the water bottle bouncing noise.
No, I believe I actually turned all that off. You can turn all that off in here. Oh yeah, that's an update. So we are using Rec Room now as our conference area for the podcast. And it's been insanely fun just messing around with the stuff in here. Definitely
took us
more.
a long time to get started.
Yeah.
Quite a long time.
Yeah.
Because there's so much to do in here and so much to get distracted by.
Yeah,
I'm see the whiteboard over there.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
scribble.
Yes. That was when I gave up. Yes, please move that board
You
around.
want to see it right there?
That whiteboard over here.
There you go.
Oh, I
It's
wish
right
that
there.
would make a creaky noise.
Yeah. like the cart in the AV room of everyone's school.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, but apparently we'll be able to set this up however we want and then save it. So we'll have to spend some time doing that. Now I don't know, is that per person? Like if I created it, only I can join it then and then invite you guys, or how does that work?
That I don't know. I would hope at some point they would add like a multi.
Right.
Or,
Yeah. Well, because I think all rooms start like this, and then you just open it up to the public.
Right.
yeah,
Right. So
You know, they just have like the room defaults and add to it, so should be cool.
yeah,
The
there's
viewers
actually
can't see. The viewers can't see, but I think we all can. That Jake's wearing
uh-oh.
very 1950s.
I can't see. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of used a default, like I selected whatever it wanted. Is it the glasses or whatever?
The glasses are awesome.
I like them.
That's funny.
Are you streaming, John?
I'm not. I could be if needed, I guess, or I should be.
Yeah. So that's some of the releases we got coming out.
I think we should probably also touch on Bravo. What is it?
Bravo Team.
yeah.
Bravo Team. That comes out March 14th.
I want to say like March 3rd.
Yeah, it's
Like
early
March.
March. Yeah, that's one I'm really looking forward
need-
to.
We really should set some up somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we have the whiteboard right here.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe that's what we use that for. We just use that for release dates.
Maybe-
And we just go down
maybe-
randomly.
Maybe next time, instead of us like creating phallic things, we and
Is
chasing
that
each
one
other
still in the
around.
rafters over here.
Yeah, no, it's gone. I deleted it. So maybe instead of doing that, we prepare just for future
We're
reference.
prepared. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Notes over here.
Yeah.
We got notes.
Yeah. One release.
Oh
What
yeah.
release is it? Is it Scribble Notes?
So something else I wanted to bring up that's coming out, and I believe this is in the next couple weeks. It's called Run Dorothy Run, and so this sounds terrible. So it's based on the Wizard of Oz, but it's a beat type game or something. So I'm sure, I'm sure
Which version of Wizard of Oz? The newer versions or
newer versions.
the Sam Raimi ones, whatever?
Oh no, that I would play.
Oh, so this is just a generic Alice. And
Yeah. So
Dorsey, not
yeah,
not
not
sorry,
not
Oh,
Alice
that's
in
right,
Wonderland.
That's right. I'm sorry. That is Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
It's not American McGee's Alice, no. But yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be digital only too, so I probably won't touch it at least. So, and it's not something that really interests me. But hey, If somebody enjoys it, fantastic. So what I wanted to hit on, and
John.
nope.
Oh, here he comes.
Oh, John's dancing. Oh, he found a marker. So something I wanted to hit up on. So
no, I'm doing it.
What are you doing?
Nope.
So Sony is coming out with a new controller. They filed a patent for it. I wanted to talk about this last time, but totally forgot about it. We're finally getting a Move controller with a analog stick on it. Fantastic.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay!
So now all the games that made no sense of how you had to walk with the controller move forward and all that crap, terrible. But they're finally fixing that. I guess they paid attention.
That's awesome.
I don't know. Yeah.
My concern with that, there's no ball on it.
No ball on it?
There, at least on the patent I saw, there was no light ball on the end.
So it's basically the navigator.
Oh, right.
So it's basically the
like
navigator.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
but
interesting.
You still want it, from what I could gather on it, you were going to have one in each hand.
Oh, really?
And there's a flat light on it, at least from what I read.
Huh.
Which that scares me, because as soon as my hands come over here, it's reading the side of the ball. It can no longer read the front
Right.
of the actual controller. So maybe that's something that they just didn't feel they needed to put on the patent, because maybe they have it patent on these.
Right. Yeah, it's just a patent, so yeah, we definitely don't have any final specs on what it's going to be like, but they're headed in the right direction, it seems like, at least. I got a message here.
That it's,
I got a hello.
I'm really surprised that it's taken them this long to come up with some.
Right. I mean,
You think that would be something that would have been invested?
because
early on?
isn't Skyrim set up like you point forward or something? Like, can't you set it up that way?
You can do the points. You can do pointing, but you can also just do where you, I believe, where you hold it and you walk. So where you just hold the PlayStation button, big thumb button.
Right.
And you point the controller as you're holding it, and it'll walk. But you can also do the teleport.
Gotcha.
You can
Okay.
also use a dual shock.
John, did you want to say something there?
Oh, no, I'm good.
No, he's just drinking his water. Okay.
I got nothing.
Yeah. So Riggs, swaying over to you here. You got some beta codes, or you got a beta code at least.
I got a couple of them, and I haven't had a chance to check them out yet. So, hello. Good.
What happened there?
Oh boy!
Is this?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We can hear you.
All right. I was trying to mute so I could cough. I turned my.
Actually, Kurt, check this out. You can look at me.
If you cover your mouth.
Look, Kurt. He's out of the thing again. It looks like. Oh wait, dirt. I mean dirt.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Dirt. If you go like that, it mutes. It mutes if you do that.
Oh, okay. But so I tried muting and accidentally hit power on the headset. Powered the headset back up, and now I've got the
Perfect.
out and come back in. I apologize.
So Riggs, what games did you get their beta codes for?
Haha. I don't know. I didn't.
Hey, Jake.
What's up?
I haven't gotten as far yet.
Send me an invite.
Okay, perfect.
Or a few seconds or so.
Okay.
By this time next week, I'll have more. It was somebody I met once upon a time. He did a quick interview, like for his website kind of thing. And then later on, he was like, "Hey, I have these codes for this game. Do you want to check it out?"
Oh,
And,
wasn't it
turns out
pop up something?
It was. Well, it's the same company that does Castle Storm VR and Out of Ammo.
Perfect.
And a couple of other ones too. So I'm getting those later on. I'll check them out as soon as I can too. However, one thing I wanted to bring up: have you heard of it's the big screen VR?
No.
Yes, no.
No.
Big screen VR. It is the it's my wife is next to me. My wife is the invisible chair next to me over here.
Oh, hello, Michelle.
It says, hi, a movie theater in your
Yeah.
living room. Watch your favorite movies, TV shows, sports, and more with your friends from around the world. No matter where you are, like you're sitting next to each other.
Huh.
So you're watching the same thing, but then you're in a setting like this, doing your own, like, MST3K style or something like
So
that.
there is a beta right now available for the Oculus and for Steam.
Is it coming to PSVR though?
But that's why I heard it's coming to SVR.
Okay, well we'll
cool.
see. I mean,
No win.
Yeah, it seems like PSVR is kind of like the step behind, but they end up doing it the best.
right.
But
They're doing like VR LAN parties and stuff with it.
huh.
So
Yeah, that could be
So we'll see
kind of
how it goes.
cool because don't they already have like a thing for Netflix where you're kind of like sitting in your living room basically or something?
well, yeah, that's what the Netflix app looks like. Is it looks like you're just watching
Right,
it on
so-
the big screen anyway.
So is it basically that then? Plus you get
Right. It would be
Okay.
It sounds like it would be like that, but
You can
then
watch it with other people from around the
your
world.
couch is set up with
Gotcha.
whoever else is watching,
So you
the
can
fight.
sit there and talk like the whole time and be like, oh my god, we're watching Drag Race together. I hate that bitch right there. Well, most
Perfect.
people say when they're watching that, right?
Right.
I love RuPaul's Drag Race.
I totally want to watch it with some...
There we go. So, we'll look at Dirt's notes here. We've got Moss, Wipe. Now, do you know if Wipeout, because Wipeout and Radical G looks very, very similar to Wipeout, but it doesn't have the Wipeout brand, I suppose.
Radical G is very mediocre.
Okay.
But I believe Wipeout's always been a pretty good series. It's been around since PlayStation 1, and I mean I've always
Oh,
enjoyed
right, it
that
was a launch
series.
title. It was yeah, totally.
So
Okay, I'm looking forward to that.
yeah, so I would like to play that. I'm sure it will be better than Radial G. I wasn't
Yeah,
expecting
well,
much, and it's about what I got out of it.
Okay. Well, I'll wait till it goes on sale.
Yeah, it's a $20 title. That's what I'll give
Yeah.
it.
Well, I mean, like, I love Rick and Morty, but even still, Rick and Morty, to me, still looks like it's as if they made a Rick and Morty skin for Job Simulator. And it's from the
Oh,
same company.
is
It's still from Alchemy.
Okay. I wasn't aware of that either.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
But I'll
something to
still
bring
play it.
up. You finally got yourself a copy, or are going to have a copy of Job Simulator.
Oh, good Lord. Yeah, finally. Good Lord. So I've been looking for one. I'm late to the PSVR game. I want to get Job Simulator. I can download it for $20 or whatever, but that's not good enough.
Right.
I did reach out to Alchemy, and they said, "Oh no, we're not making any more. There's no plans anytime in the near future." I was like, "Really? Seriously? Good Lord."
Right.
So I just kind of threw it out there, and it goes for $80, $100 on eBay. I'm not paying that price.
Right.
It is available through GameStop when it shows up. I've seen it show up before, but I don't live in the Seattle area. I have friends who do, and then about the same time, and it's popped up before, and I had a friend who would say, "Oh, I'll go over and pick it up for you." "Oh, I can't do it today because work called me in late."
And of
then
course
by
it's
that time-
gone, yeah.
And it always is. But one of them finally came into a certain store where I have a friend who's friends with the owner, like the manager.
Yeah.
And he was like, "I will hold it aside until you get here." He finally got there. It's on the way. I should have it in my mailbox. Hopefully tomorrow would be perfect, but sometime this week I'll finally have my copy of that. And then at the same time this was all happening, another email came in from another friend of mine who I've hooked up in the past. We've done trades before.
Right,
he was
right.
like, "Hey, if you're still looking for that game, I found a copy at my local it's a store we don't have in Washington State, but it's not half price books, but it's like a half price books."
Gotcha. Okay.
And he said, "Hey, I don't know if you're still looking for it, but I bought it for you anyway, and I'm sending it over too. So with any luck, I'll have 2 copies of it, so I can keep one and then trade off the other one to someone else who like me, is looking for a copy, because it's
Right.
not that easy to find."
Yeah, it's like a $70 game otherwise.
Yes. Exactly. Or maybe, well, like my wife said, with 2 copies for each PlayStation, because my wife is still wanting me to buy a second PlayStation just for the play Werewolves Within at the same time.
Is there more than like 10 people playing that at any given time? Just wondering.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no,
Okay.
there are. There's multiple lobbies, and sometimes, like on a Friday or Saturday night, there'll be like 4 or 5 lobbies full.
Ask Zebular if he's looked at lobbies.com. That's the best.
Yeah,
place to
if you
find
look at werewolveslobbies.com, you'll see who's playing at any given time.
Oh, really? Okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it uses Oculus and everything else too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can. Yeah. It's but what's it called? The multi. You can play on. Someone can play. You can play. You multi-platform. Yeah. You can play with the same person who's also playing on a PC.
Yep. Just like Star Trek, which I wouldn't mind doing that again too.
Yeah. Which is all Ubisoft, by the way. So.
Right.
There was a rumor that Ubisoft maybe a rumor that Ubisoft may be picking up the Star Wars franchise. I think that's
really
may not happen. I mean, because it's probably just hearsay where it says, hey, Disney's
because I heard
happy with EA.
I was going to say,
I
heard that.
But if other companies pick it up, and Ubisoft might be one of them, it's like, I hope so, because Ubisoft is, they've been kind of a forerunner for the PlayStation VR,
right?
For a lot of great games for it. So. Well, they do. They make them and they move on and work on something else. So we'll see. I just got to think. Oh, well, where'd Reality go? He's seeing us.
I keep inviting him. I keep inviting him, but
oh, he's online now. Oh, that's okay. No messages.
Okay.
He can hear you.
Oh. The next time you're gonna play Werewolves, drop a message.
Okay.
Come on, I'll play.
Perfect. I will definitely play.
There you go.
I'll get you set up with some really good players too. That way you can add them to your friends list. That way you always have a lobby.
Right. And that's kind of I think it came in 4.5 maybe. You can actually add lists of particular players you play certain games with and stuff, or make lists of different. Yeah, which that's really nice.
Yeah, I have that going on. So we have just see who's playing online, then to join their lobby or something.
Right.
The more you play with me, the more you'll play with my friends as well, and the more players you'll have. So.
Right on. Very cool. Martin, you got anything to add over here? Martin?
Chilling.
Where is Kurt?
Have you played anything new recently? Anything new for the VR for you that you haven't... I mean, you've been kind of picking them up as you come along.
Yeah, what did I just pick up recently? I just got something recently.
Yeah, I grabbed 4 new games recently. Or 4 new games for me, but...
I've had it for a while, but I finally started playing that Theseus. That's actually really cool. Yeah, really cool. Yeah.
Good.
It didn't need to be
exclusive, right?
Yeah. It didn't need to be a VR game by any stretch of the imagination, but it's cool that it is. Yeah. I mean, it's basically set like a Resident Evil type camera style or something. But yeah, really cool.
Oh, here you go.
Hey! What took so long?
Well, first I had to... No, well, I ended up doing that as well. I was rebooting, but first of all, what happened, I accidentally hit the button because I was trying to mute, and then when I turned it back on, it was almost like a syncing issue. Like, every 50 pixels or something like that, there was just flashing.
Yeah, I've had that.
So I rebooted, and then when I came back, this controller was all jacked up, so I was holding it straight, and the controller was like that. So, pain in the butt. Had to fix everything.
Yeah, there's definitely some tweaks that need to be done with the Move, it seems like, but it's getting there. Was that the Macarena? Macarena.
That was me adjusting my headset.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you see a lot of that in this game.
Yeah, right.
So I was watching the stream for a few minutes. Hey, congrats on getting a job simulator.
Finally, well, I don't have it in my hands yet. So until I have it in my hand, until I have that shit in my hand,
what's up,
I'm
Dominic?
not gonna say anything about it.
Just random. Apparently somebody's commenting on my feed. Perfect.
Oh, hey, Dominic! Hey.
That's John Riggs. You probably know Mr. Riggs.
Thank you. Oh yeah, I need. Did you tweet this link? Let me tweet it for you.
I think so. I think it automatically does that. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Oh, my phone's way over there.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't have stuff like that in here.
What's that?
To pull up Twitter, just on your arm, do this and hit Twitter and be able to tweet something.
You know, I bet that's going to be in the works. I mean,
I'm
sure
it will be, but
because the private rooms, that's kind of a new thing too, isn't it?
I believe so. I honestly.
Okay, so he's possessed.
There you go again.
phone.
Here it comes.
Oh, hold on. While this is doing this, hold on. I'm ready to watch this. Hold on, move. This is awesome.
Perfect.
And that was,
Sorry.
that was the day that John broke his VR.
Hey, remember that time John Riggs turned into a spirit? It's like the spirit table. It's the ghost of John Riggs.
Became and flew away. Ooh. Women involved. John, I believe you put your voice changer on.
Yes, I did.
Ooh. That is the most incredible voice changer I've ever heard in my entire life.
Oh, thanks, Dominic.
Kind of a sex change, too, I think.
Oh, boy.
I just have one question. Why does Martin have a marker in his neck?
He swallowed it.
Oh my god.
Well,
Here's our child with all his toys in his seat.
Martin's
Movies.
the engineer over there.
Close to the thing. Yeah. That's why I always say that.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Dom.
Try setting up. Me go. Nope.
That's definitely...
See, I can
am
do
the ghost
werewolves,
of
I can't
John
do this.
Riggs. When I died, I became female.
I
Here,
needed
wait,
this,
can we
how did I
can we do
that?
the hand thing? Nope. Yeah.
This is spiraling out of control. I apologize.
Oh.
It all
Oh, I
started
can do a
with me.
fist bump.
Like a Facebook. bump.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, he's checking his phone. He'll be...
Yeah.
Yeah, you're screaming.
No, but that screen VR thing sounds like so much fun.
Oh, did you guys already talk about that?
Oh, have you
Yeah.
heard of it then too?
I did. I heard it looks really cool.
I hear it's coming for the PlayStation 4. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, you can already get it, I believe.
Can you for the PSVR?
There's a Japanese. Are you talking about where you sit in like a theater and watch a movie?
Mm-hmm. And you can like talk with
Yeah.
other people.
I believe if you get a Japanese account, you can get.
Oh wow.
Ooh. We
Wait,
might
what-
have to do that.
Wouldn't for the most part
I
you
mean,
be with all Japanese people though?
I may be wrong. Not if not if, dude. If it's
Right.
bad.
Right.
But I may be wrong. That might be.
Yeah,
they
no,
might be,
definitely, man.
Doing a beta. Oh, what just happened there?
Was your hand dislocated?
No, something just happened, like a little timer.
Oh no, you got to cheer or something.
Well, and imagine how great that will be for those who are in like long distance relationships. They can watch
Yeah,
something
and see a
together
movie.
and
Yeah.
be sitting next to each other
Right.
in all
And
aspects. And
As long as the movie looks okay, I mean, I think
yeah,
that's.
I hear TV shows are on it too.
Yeah.
So-
that would be awesome.
Is it wrapped into anything like Netflix or how like what content's on there? I wonder.
That I'm not sure. John, if you want to grab my phone, I think I still have it open if you look on my Safari.
Sounds like the Riggs family, our headset.
Do what?
The Riggs
I'm
family.
doing what?
They need another headset over there.
That's in the
Another
works.
headset.
John said that's in the works.
Yeah. I have been barking up that tree for the longest time. Like after I played Werewolves, I was like, okay, I want another PlayStation, like another PlayStation 4, and I want another headset. So I think he wants to get
That
the
is
Pro?
that is some news we could bring up. Actually, there is a $200 bundle that's starting on the 24th. That's gonna have the first gen headset and I believe Gran Turismo for $200. So that's really not a bad deal.
I think the other
That would
one.
be bad.
I think the other ones didn't they go on sale the 18th?
Uh huh.
Everything went down
There you go.
$50 to $100 or something like that.
Right. So it's definitely becoming more affordable, which I would say now is a good time to start adopting it because it seems like the units are really starting to sell. So
I
yeah,
agree.
I've had several people at work say how they're talking about getting it now too. So I mean the
the word's definitely growing. The user base is
right
growing.
exactly. Yep.
And I think it's a relatively decently proven tech at this point.
Right. Don't let our lack of drawing skills fool you.
Hey, this is all right.
Release. Scribble, scribble, scribble.
So, have we talked about the rec room at all? Like the different?
No, not really.
Not really. Not really. Yeah, take it.
Shall we?
Yeah.
I'll start with laser tag. Laser tag was fun.
Okay, first of all, let's establish something. Rec Room is free. You just sign up. You put you just put your email in or something or another. You just
credit
have
card.
Yeah, social security number.
Right, mom's maiden name.
Yeah. Yeah. Then you sign up on some Chinese website and then you're good to go.
Right.
No,
You have to send a blood sample.
yeah. No, but
you had to do a blood sample. I had to do a DNA sample.
Yeah. A semen sample? What? Good lord.
yeah, and hair follicles and everything.
An unwilling semen sample. Nice. Wow.
I guess that's better than the no, that's not better than the obligatory one.
I did say DNA sample, but if you guys want to go there, I was trying to keep it PG.
Okay, well, that's fine. So you just sign. You sign up just like you would sign up for like anytime you ever play like an EA game. You gotta say like, yeah, I accept
Right.
the rules or whatever. And
It's almost the sign up is even less invasive than those. It's
Right.
What is it?
Yeah.
Email, age.
Yeah, I think that's it.
password, I think it was email, age, and password. I believe.
And in fact, I think you can just make a guest account if you want to check it out too, which is cool.
Yeah, if you just want to sign in, you'll be like anonymous or whatever. But it's nice that you have to sign up because then if there's harassment or something, there's some accountability.
Right.
So then you can say like, hey, this person was the one harassing me, and then they can go over and then ban that guy or something.
Right.
Well, and also take in mind too that even the guest accounts, even if those are harassing, those are still tied back to a PSN account.
Right.
You're basically creating a brand new account for Rec Room that, yes, it's tied to your PSN account. You still get to, like, if your name is Red23 on PSN, you still get to make up a name, Rec Room, and you don't have to be Red23 or whatever.
Uh-oh.
Noise too. It's very.
He's got a gun.
Can't lose.
Oh.
Get the camera. Get the camera guy.
Wait, what? Camera guy?
You're the camera guy.
What do you mean camera guy? Oh.
You're streaming. See,
Oh,
no.
true. Is that a gun or that is a gun, right?
I think that's the confetti gun.
Oh.
I was very close there. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, but no, continue to talk about it. I'll get some toys for us.
Okay.
Okay, so the laser tag game is fun. It is the teleport move, so it is kind of hard, but you can hide behind things and lean out, and it's very simple. It's very. I would say that Rec Room is almost the Wii Sports of VR right now. So they're trying a lot of different things. Case in point.
I mean, it's not perfect. There's still a little.
No,
there's some. Oh,
absolutely.
you got right there.
I'm a wild and crazy guy.
Oh no!
Hey, right on. Right in the mouth.
Here.
Go right in the mouth.
Here.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Hey, Jake,
What's
come
up?
on. Come on. All right, here. Put it on top of my head.
That's
You
right.
gotta pull it back with the other one.
Confetti gun. Oh.
Okay, so so laser tag is very kind of bare bones first person shooter. There's different weapons.
Right.
Um,
All very kid friendly.
You seem to have fun with charades.
Oh, yeah, and charades is cool because you can be up on stage, you pull out a card, it tells you what to say. It'll say like, a judge or something like that. And you can either act like a judge, your voice still works, or you have a gun that can make things. It's almost like, not like Play-Doh, but you can make like 3D objects to use as a gavel or something like that. And then just from there, then if someone gets it right, you say that they're right, and you just move on from there. I had a lot of fun.
And boy, you run into some characters in there. There was one guy went in.
That's
And
like
they're
all
all
these
12.
games.
Yeah, the guy had just horrible 80s music.
Carillion
blaring.
64 is in here, chatting it up.
Hey, Carillion. Hey. So we ran into one guy who was just blaring horrible
We love
music
Krillin.
and singing with it. It was oddly entertaining. It became the more entertaining part of the room, and the charades was just kind of like the side quest at that point. Everybody was just having fun with this guy. It was absolute blast.
That was helpful.
Martin, have you played anything?
No, the only thing is I went into the rec room and I got 20 different kids going, hey, mister, and then shooting me in the back of the head with whatever they had. I ran away quickly.
Do you want to play a game of Lucky Hit? Hey, mister.
Oh yeah, Shenmue. Oh, John's spazzing out again.
I'm
Strangling himself.
I know, sorry, I'm adjusting here. I'm trying to find the
I'm glad
sweet
you-
spot so I can sit. I'm too high up. I need to get myself down somehow.
I think you have to.
The camera, maybe.
find there's a place where there's buttons. I think it's when you boot the game. It might be relegated to just when you create your character.
Hey, you got me.
Ah, I did not mean to go over here.
Okay.
No, it's
so
all right.
Back on track.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, we could definitely have a lot of fun with this, I think, and set it up how we want. Krillin said he's really enjoying this, by the way.
Who's that?
Krillin.
Oh, perfect. I love Krillin.
So what all games? So we've got there's kind of a racquetball like tennis thing where you're in almost like a tube.
Isn't there like an
and the ball bounces
RPG?
off the walls. Yeah, there's an RPG where you can either be a magician, a barbarian, or an archer, I believe. There is laser tag. There is charades. And there's a couple other games. There's a few different, I believe.
Yeah, there's
RPG
ping
type-
pong. There's like paddleball.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you also have stuff that's exclusive to private rooms, like poker right here
Right.
is exclusive to poker.
Which
or to the
this would be
private room.
extremely hard to play, I think.
I think if you read the sign back there, it might
It's like
make
21.
it a little easier.
Oh, okay.
No, I think it's poker.
Oh, is it? Okay.
But you have to know how you're using the deck and whose turn it is. I don't think there's
Oh, that's
any
true.
rules.
Oh, this is in the way.
I don't think there's any rules that will tell you you're doing it wrong or anything like that. It's all up to the table to
There you
help
go.
people out.
Oh, got a game studio talking to us now.
Game studio.
Hey, Game Studio.
Game studio.
I would read it off, but it only flashed in front of my face.
Oh.
All right, let's see if we can get through a hand of cards. Just to show off what Red
Just a
Ring can
hand,
do.
huh?
All right.
So, all right. So if you look up here, hover to draw one card.
Okay.
Hover and wait to grab the deck. Put cards together. You just do this.
Right.
And
Hold it.
If you're holding this and you shake it to shovel. So here. All right, Martin.
I got it. Okay.
Got it.
We can do blackjack.
Okay.
Jake, it's on you.
Okay. So, what do you do?
Grab
Just
another
hit?
card.
Oh. You want to hit?
Winterian games?
I'll be a dealer.
Oh, we love Winterian games. Hey, Winterian games. Hey, Daniel.
Winterian games. Hey.
Yeah,
Hey!
you gotta remember that Zebular is the camera here, so hi.
Right, yeah.
Love you guys.
All right, so you have to grab your
Those
own
those glasses. He has the secret
Okay.
glasses have the camera inside them.
Okay, so
So you
I'm
grab the other card, and you can put them together too.
Yeah.
okay. So I'm good. I'm staying.
So I'll tell you what. Hell with it, because I went out of order. Let's play poker. Best 5 cards. Martin, you're
All
up.
right.
I already have 2.
Grab a
There's no
third.
betting, so I'm just going to put mine down.
Okay.
Oh, no.
What do you got?
4 and a 9 right now. No wilds, no nothing. Go ahead and pull another card, Martin. John, you. Now, see, this would be great if you could bet.
Yeah. We can.
Yeah, just put your PayPal information on the, and that's how this ends up getting banned.
Best 5 cards. John, you're up.
All right. That's me. Oh, sorry.
You're up there, Zeb.
All right, I'm having technical difficulties here. All right.
What do you got over there?
Nothing.
Oh yeah, one in hand.
One more card here. Dude, there it is. There you go.
Yeah, I've got nothing. Perfect.
Yep, me neither. I'm out.
Junk.
Pair of 7s, boys.
Read 'em and weave. Yay!
So that's just a taste of... And the thing is there were no rules governing that, so...
Right.
If we wanted to, we could play blackjack. If we wanted to, we could play 7-card, no peak. We could play...
Right.
You could make your own game because there's no rules governing that deck.
Ooh, fancy. Look at that fanciness.
Whoa.
All right, so...
It's 52 card pickup.
I got it. I win.
There we go.
Oh, now there's 2 decks.
Okay, so anyway, to reshuffle, there's actually a how he did it. He just put another.
Hey.
There's two
Thank
decks.
you.
Okay.
Oh, here's a chair.
Oh, thank you. Just what I needed.
There we go. And I'm betting this lounge chair.
Vibrating chair.
There we go.
I'll raise you this lounge chair and Martin. I wish I could grab Martin. Okay, so we're off course again.
Of course. Okay.
I have a suction cup dart to my face.
So the other thing I wanted to hit up on real quick, I wish Ben was in here, but yeah, so Ben got a flight stick, and he did he did kind of a mini review, and that's what we've been kind of talking about is actually offshooting this to its own YouTube channel, and then we'll just kind of link up to it. But yeah, anyway, so Ben got a flight stick, and I believe he has played Eve Valkyrie with it. And from what he said, it seemed pretty solid.
The main question is...
Yes?
I think he's covering his face.
Oh.
Yep.
Main question is, did he vomit?
I don't believe so. But he is the one with the weak tummy, so I don't know.
I want to play that game. I mean, I have it, and I've tried it several times, and it just...
That's one of the few that kind of made me ill a little bit. But, yeah. But, this is the first time in probably 20 years that I wanted a flight stick again.
Yeah.
Well, and you got Ace Combat coming out in...
Right, and that
I
looks
believe.
good.
Yeah, that would be pretty amazing.
But yeah, and I was kind of looking at, I don't know if I sent you guys the links. I think I did. The different steering wheels that are coming out for the racing games, they get stupid expensive. They go from like $70 all the way up to like $1,500. Like,
oh, good Lord.
Yeah, yeah.
A racing wheel worth anything always is. Anything,
Right.
If you want a racing wheel, you want something with true force feedback. You don't want to buy the spring-loaded ones. It kills the experience, especially if you're doing it here. You want force feedback. You want to be able to feel that rumble.
Right. And dude, I'm sure that Dirt game is amazing with that.
Yeah.
Because I had the Microsoft one back for the 360, and then I played Dirt with that. And I'm not really even into racing games, but that was amazing. So I could only imagine plus VR, you know?
The things that are amazing about those off-road simulators with force feedback wheels is when you're sliding, you can feel the slide. You know?
Yeah, right.
It just makes the experience so much better as opposed to just biting you and resisting you turning.
What is John doing?
Right.
And his facial expressions are great. He's like,
I'm just listening. No, because I'm interested in getting a steering wheel or something like that. Now,
Right.
You know, I don't have Gran Turismo yet.
yeah, I don't either. I did rent it.
Yeah. I mean,
It
I have Drive Club, and Drive Club is cool. You know, it's a fun racing experience. But then on the other hand, if I get another VR unit, I can get the VR unit with Gran Turismo.
right,
And take
which
care of
is
it that way.
and it's $200 right now. So
And it's $200.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
not a bad deal.
Something to think about.
Not a bad deal at all. It doesn't come with another copy of Werewolves Within, though.
Okay, well that's fine. Like, Werewolves Within is a sub $10 game.
Right,
GameStop,
right.
Like
So.
$7 at
Yeah, I think the only game cheaper than that is like Starblood.
Yeah, which I don't get. It's actually a solid game. Starblood is.
It's not bad. I mean, I have it digitally, but I may just buy it physically just because it is like
Right.
$7 or something.
That's what I
Right.
did.
Yeah, I mean,
You may also want to. Ben might have brought up. I think he brought it up in one of the. That flight stick is detachable. So
Yeah.
The throttle is detachable.
so yeah, so you got your throttle on the left and then your flight stick. Supposedly, or as he was saying, there's like Allen screws at the
Yeah.
bottom of it. Yeah, so you can detach it, which that's pretty cool. Like I'm sure that's how I would play with it.
If I understood correctly, the Allen wrench wasn't needed to attach it. That just did the tension. Flight stick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think you just pop them back and forth.
Oh, okay.
And if I understood correctly, but he also said that it feels super good and like it looks like your hands are exactly where they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know, so that
Nice.
to me sounds super.
Yeah. I mean, I'm finding myself spending more money on VR than I ever assumed I would because
Yeah.
everything is stuff that I want to try out.
Right.
And spending more time in it too.
Right.
When I come in my basement now, I rarely use my PS4 for anything but VR.
Right.
Right.
And that's the thing too. Why are you staring at Martin?
Because he was just laughing at me while he's pumping the seat.
Give him a break. He is a disembodied torso, just like like stuck over there.
I love how his hands don't go through; they stick on top.
You know, and
He's resting them there.
what I'm really hoping to see in the next games coming out, and I'm sure we will. So it seems to me graphically the most impressive has been like Resident Evil.
Right.
I'm hoping we start seeing more of that caliber. Because it seems like Drive Club, for example, looks pretty terrible, honestly, whenever you're playing it.
I thought it looked cool at first, but then I saw what else you could do. You know?
Right.
Remember, that's also, I believe, a long.
True. So I'm hoping that only gets better. And Skyrim, I don't think looks all that bad, honestly. I mean,
it doesn't look bad when you're in homes and in lower area-wise.
I will.
Like a cave, or when you're outside, it doesn't look great.
PS4 Pro does help with that, though.
See, I haven't got to see that yet, but I'll bet you that helps with Resident Evil too.
Right?
Definitely
Yeah.
times in Resident Evil where the resolution hurts my eyes a little bit.
Yeah.
At least from my side, some of the best stuff I've seen is more of the stuff that's allows me to stay in longer is more the cartoony stuff like this.
Yeah.
It's just not as graphically.
Psychonauts was a one sitting for me.
Really, I got it. I have to play, but Voltron looked.
I still need that, and it's like $5 too, right?
Yeah, it looked like you were in a cartoon. I mean, it looked amazing.
Is Voltron still available?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. Because I was like, I swear I couldn't see it or something.
I think it's 10. I think I snagged it for 5.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's also supposed to be episodic.
Okay. Cool. That's kind of like that Ghostbusters. I keep hearing the same things. They're like, it's kind of neat, but don't spend $7 on it because it's not worth $7.
I believe they released a second episode for that.
Right. Yeah.
I haven't played that.
That could be really cool. Like if you're using like the gun and then like throw a trap out or something.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely interested in seeing what the future holds, because for the most part, it seems like the graphics haven't been amazing, but it seems like they're gradually getting better. So it looks like they're using shortcuts.
You don't think these graphics are amazing? Come on.
Yes, we're less than stick figures.
We're almost Faceball 3000 or Faceball 2000 or whatever.
Right. Ooh. But
have a nice day.
Mean,
yeah.
They can't even make the face circular. It's got to be square.
Well, I don't have a circular face, so I don't know.
Okay. Well, I guess that's going to kind of wrap it up, unless anybody else has anything else to share for this evening.
Did we talk about Moss?
Martin, you wanted to input on Moss some more? Or?
Coming out.
It isn't? Okay.
It's a very, very Daria answer of you.
Yeah. So,
do you have a price point on that?
$39.99, I believe.
Wow, that's expensive for a digital.
Yeah, I agree, but it's one that I think I'm gonna.
well, isn't oh shoot, what's it called? Paranormal Activity, like $40 though too. And yeah, you can't.
I think that drop inpatient. I think is 40.
Oh, okay. Yeah, inpatient's still
maybe,
like 40.
Maybe it's 30. I might be.
Oh, and to answer the question in the YouTube comments, yes, you can customize this. You can make your own room and then save it, which is something we're gonna do in the future. I'm pretty sure. This is just kind of like the pre-made room.
Did anyone play Sprint Vector?
Sprint Vector?
Not
No,
yet.
no, that just came out, right?
I got it. Yeah, I got it. It was on sale. I don't know if it's on sale anymore, but it was on sale. It was like 20% off or something like that. $20. I think it's 30 now. It's fun. It's a workout, but it is very much like.
Do you have to like
Mario.
move your hands the whole time or something?
You do, but it's. I said the same thing, and I was like, but I really thought it looked cool. Honestly, PSVR Frank sold me on it.
Right.
And
we're gonna have to get him in here eventually.
I agree. But he sold me on it, and it is fun. It is really fun, and you will find yourself wanting to get back in there, and you'll be breathing a little bit, but you'll want to get back in there and have more fun. It's a fun
Did
game.
you play through Super Hot at all?
I ordered a physical copy.
You haven't played it yet though?
No.
Oh,
I'm
Super Hot.
looking forward to that.
Super Hot, you will sweat. There's no doubt about it. It is a workout.
I've heard that's like one of the best PSVR experiences we have so far.
It is cool, yeah. Because everything's like you're in the Matrix, so like, you got bullets flying at you, and then you're grabbing like a gun and then trying to shoot the guy, and then dodge.
So
yeah,
it's a lot of dodging. Or do
Yeah.
you play it standing up or sitting down?
Oh, you have to stand up. You have to.
Oh God. I get nauseous when I stand up. I lose my bearings and.
It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. What's really cool, like, you even have to like hide behind tables and stuff like that. So like there'll be gunfire. So like it'll be like shooting and stuff.
That's cool.
It'll be shooting and then
That was one of my favorite, and I'm still playing through Resident Evil. That was one of my favorite parts of Resident Evil. First time. I forgot. You're right.
No spoilers.
I'll just say this.
I haven't played it yet either.
I was being hunted, and I walked into a room, and there's kind of like these broken shutters, and I was just leaning, watching what was hunting me through the shutters, and that was that like aha moment where it's just like, this is what VR is about.
I'm not huge on the jump scare stuff, but yeah, like you're saying where you're being hunted, so like you know what's after you and you're hiding, I think is actually more frightening than the whole, you're just walking and then, something pops up.
Exactly.
For sure. Other games that were just released, I haven't picked it up yet, but I need to grab that drunk bar fight.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of
That looks so
mixed
fun.
reviews on
I've not even seen this.
I've heard it's super incomplete though, and apparently the developers have said it's incomplete, but we're working on it, and I think it's only $10, something like that.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. No, if you're not familiar with it, from the video, it looks just like you're at a bar and you're starting fights for presumably no reason. I don't know. You're at a bar. But it's just like, oh, here's a bottle. Break it over your head.
Oh, nice.
Here's darts. Throw them at your face.
Nice.
Grab someone. Throw them out the window.
You can punch people. And
Yeah.
Oh,
and they have that new
speaking of-
boxing game, too. And the boxing game looks cool, too.
It looks like Punch-Out as a
really?
VR game.
Yeah.
I
But
want
there's, like, octopus and stuff.
I want a 1930s. I want a 1930s boxer style game. Come on. Yeah. You got the handlebar mustache. Handlebar mustache.
Handlebar mustache. That'll be awesome.
I want a Matrix game where I can go.
That's super hot. That's super hot. That's super hot.
Really? Okay, I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
So
that is one I
you're
had.
not making me hyper about it if you're saying I'm gonna sweat playing it. That guy don't like sweat. Come on, Zeb.
Dude, you'll like it. I mean, you forget that you're doing physical activity because you're having so much fun with it.
Well, and that's how Sport Vector
This guy over here. This guy over here. Then the old Rob Van Dam. This guy.
Wait, how you do the thumbs up doing that?
Yeah, how are you doing?
Oh, yeah. If you look at someone and then hold a fist, that's how you like them.
Right. Oh, and then you're just okay.
And then stare at your fist, and it'll say like, "Hey, you give this guy cheers."
My eye.
D.
That's right. Get the Rob Van Dam pose.
Maybe that doesn't. Oh, that's what that is. I liked you. Okay, that's what that little ticker thing is.
Yeah.
Trying to do a DDP.
Oh.
Bang. Oh, there it is. There it is, right there.
There it is.
Okay, what's Kurt doing now, though?
Having a
I
drink.
don't want to know.
Oh. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for this episode.
All right.
Yeah. Hopefully in 2 weeks, because we're going to do this every other Monday. So yeah, hopefully next time Ben will be here, and Ben
will be way
Ben?
more prepared.
Yeah.
No, I won't.
Yeah.
No, we
Release
probably
dates.
yeah.
We'll play some games along the way.
Yeah. We can do that.
That's not
We'll
a
have
bad
some.
idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully Ben won't be suturing somebody next week or next 2
No, I
weeks.
know.
Yeah.
Like his sister cut up her hand or something.
Yeah, man.
no.
Yeah. So I get.
It's been a doctor, a nurse.
I
He
I'm
works
gonna-
in the medical field somehow, like
Yes,
psychology
yes.
maybe.
Yeah. I
Because I was talking to him at the Missouri Game Con. I was talking to him about like children with special needs or something like that, and he did this thesis on like how different wavelengths of a song or something like that. I don't know. It was
What you're saying? Yeah, he's way smarter than I am.
Yeah. No, you ever seen that show
that's for sure.
You ever seen that show The Pretender like in the early 2000s?
Oh, that's my wife's favorite show of all time.
Yeah, that's Ben.
Zebular, you are my best friend. I'm not even kidding you. You play werewolves. You
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
Pretender. Now,
Yep.
what I need you to say is that you watch Due South, and I will seriously move toward you.
I don't know that one actually.
You remember Due
Nope.
South?
Nope.
It's
Hey, John. I
Yeah.
have a feeling your wife may be cheating on you.
hey, stop it! Stop it!
She just said she'd move wherever he is.
So we can watch everyone wants it on there together.
It's because
PSVR.
I told her that St. Louis has a free zoo.
Yeah, honestly.
And it's a pretty awesome free
and
zoo.
Took you to that
It's a great
free
zoo too.
It's a free zoo and one of the best rated in the world.
Yeah.
Took you
We'll
to that
all
free
move
zoo?
there.
What's that?
Who took you to the free zoo?
Oh, might I just say that? Hold on. Wait a minute.
Train.
That guy. M-Train
That
took
guy.
this guy, as well as Reggie and Kelsey, to the zoo.
Yep.
Because we had some time before our flight.
And you
it
guys,
was completely awesome.
You guys got noticed too by a kid, right?
Yeah.
That's yeah, at the zoo, and we were just sitting there
That's
looking at the
awesome.
monkeys or whatever we were doing, and just some kid who was there for a Green Day show apparently came up and kind of
Wait, there's a Green Day show at the zoo?
They said
no,
they
not
were
at the zoo.
saying-
Oh, okay.
Uh,
I was like, what kind of zoo
No, but
is
you're-
this?
Hey, aren't you? You're from Seattle, right? You own Pink. You co-own Pink Gorilla, which is a retro gaming store in Seattle.
Right. Yeah, Kelsey owns.
And she's like,
yep.
yeah. And then I'm here with Reggie and John Riggs here, and I was like, that's completely weird. That
That's awesome, though.
Yeah.
yeah, it was new for me. So,
Yeah,
and on that note, we will be, we should be at the
Hey.
Missouri Game Con coming up August
Fourth.
3rd. 4th.
Fourth.
Which
Is that
I
the
will-
first?
I will be
the first
driving
Saturday
people
in
around,
August.
Probably.
Yeah. Yep.
Not,
All right.
not you people, just Riggs and other people. I'll drive you around. Martin, you're bringing them. You got the zoo duty again. Did you? You just got super smug on me.
All right. That's it.
So-
That's it.
All right. Join us live at the Missouri Game Con coming up on August 4th. The time, dates, tickets, and all that will be available soon.
Yep.
We'll all be there. Oh, wait. One last thing. Have you guys heard of Moss?
It's coming out. It's coming out.
It is coming.
Yeah, but it's coming out digitally, and it might come out physically. So I don't know if I want to buy it digitally when I can get it physically later. I don't know.
By the demo, I'm willing to pay both. I mean, at that rate, I'm gonna.
You can double dip. Huh?
Thanks, Curlin.
All right.
Double dip on that. Hey, Martin, are you gonna double dip on Moss?
Not for $30, $40.
Oh, he's covering his face.
Yeah,
He's covering his face.
not for 30 or 40. If it was like 20, maybe.
We'll see.
All right.
Hey, my friend.
Good night, everybody.
Hey, good night, Gracie.